The buzz among local beekeepers is don't raise any more honeybees in Santa Barbara County. It's an interesting dilemma. News Channel reporter Patricia Martellotti met with beekeepers who say some bees could become endangered.
The hills above Carpinteria are buzzing with bees.
Make sure everybody that's coming here does belong here. And then we also have some bees up here that are fanning.
For beekeeper Melissa Cronshaw, honeybees are a family affair.
My father, Paul Cronshaw. This was an apiary that my dad started back in the 80s after he had a teacher at Santa Barbara High School with an observation hive in the back of his class.
Since then, the father-daughter duo has devoted their lives to bees.
That I started in 1971 here. This is a picture from 2009, and look at all those boxes there. There was lots and lots of boxes because back then we had more rain.
He became obsessed, ordered his own beehives from a Sears catalog, and fast forward, now I take care of the same apiary.
These beekeepers monitor millions of bees 7 days a week, 365 days of the year.
Bees are so special because they are one of the highest organization creatures on this planet, and they all work together for the good of the colony.
But in the last few years, the population of honeybees have exploded across Santa Barbara County, and their colony is getting too big.
The biggest problem is that we're focusing on the wrong species of bees. Everybody thinks of honeybees when we think of bees because they are the most prominent. We use them for pollination, they give us honey.
Cronshaw noticed during the pandemic an uptick in people wanting to become beekeepers.
And just understanding that actually becoming a beekeeper is not being a bee conservationist. It's actually not even very environmentally friendly nowadays because too many honeybees is creating problems for those native bees.
Cronshaw believes the booming population is threatening the existence of the 67 other native bees long before the honeybees. These include bumblebees, mason bees, and sweet bees, just to name a few. Cronshaw believes the community can improve the overall biodiversity by planting more native plants.
So the best thing to do today to actually be an environmentalist and a bee steward is to plant flowers.
Here in Santa Barbara County, several bumblebee species are currently at risk of becoming endangered, such as
the western bumblebee and the Suckly Cuckoo's bumblebee. Those are the ones that are on the waiting list.
So if you want to help the bees,
don't get a beehive, don't become a beekeeper, plant flowers, just provide resources.
In Carpinteria, I'm News Channel reporter Patricia Martellotti.